Alright, so I got a story time for y'all, alright? Y'all say y'all wanted it, I'm gonna deliver. Alright, this is a story time. Oh, I got catfished by a damn quarter pounder BBW, my nigga. This shit is fucking crazy, alright? But we just gonna get straight into this shit. This was about 4 years ago, alright? This is when I first got my first car, alright? And I was going everywhere in that car. I was picking up everybody. I was having hella fun. I was ignoring those weird ass sounds my car was making. All types of shit, alright? I didn't give a fuck. But I ended up downloading Tinder. I'm pretty sure y'all know what Tinder is, but basically it's a dating app, alright? My friends was telling me how they was pulling hella females on there. And I was like, you know what, fuck it. I got a car now. I could pull up on motherfuckers. Why the fuck not, right? So about a few days in on the app, I was getting some pretty fine females, you know what I'm saying? Like texting me, but some of them was, they was either dry or like, they lived on like the other side of the fucking country. Like it just wasn't worth it, right? But I got matched with this female, right? And I'm not gonna say her actual name, so I'm gonna just call her Jasmine. But Jasmine, by her photos that she had on her profile, she was my type, bro. Like she was light skinned, she had that puffy curly hair shit going on, and she was a little skinny, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know about y'all, but I was willing to shoot my shot from fucking half court. Like I did not give a fuck. Like, bro, she was different, okay? I'm like dead ass. She was the one. So we're talking, right? And she's like texting me instantly. Like as soon as I message her, she's on top of that shit. Like every time I text her, she's like instant, bro. So that alone let me know like I was in. Like I was locked in. All right, time goes on and eventually I get her number. And so we're texting, right? And it's like 12 at night. And I was like, you trying to FaceTime? And she says, nah, I can't right now. My phone, it gets really hot whenever I FaceTime. I gotta get a new one, but we can talk regular, like on the phone. So me being the dumbass nigga that I am, I was like, cool, whatever. So we get on the phone and her voice is so fucking majestic. Like, bro, her voice sounded so good. Like it really matched what the profile was showing. Like I can't really describe it, but like just know that like her voice sounded really fucking nice. Like it was like soft and like low, not like it was really soft and like it was like kind of like shy a little bit, but like you know what I'm trying to say, my nigga. Like it sounded good, bro. We're like talking for like an hour, right? And she's saying that she's like kind of tired and stuff, and that I'm thinking, okay, she's finna like hang up and then go to bed, but she ends up just saying good night and then just going to sleep, not hanging up, just staying on the phone while asleep. Now I don't know about y'all niggas, but if you're in that situation, bro, lock the fuck in, alright? These females, look, they know what they be doing. If they wanted to hang up, they would just hang up. But if they're not hanging up and they're on the phone with you for the first time, hey, lock in, bro. Lock the fuck in. Now, obviously, shit didn't work out, because if it did, I wouldn't be making this fucking video. But in my head at that time, I was like, I thought I was that nigga, okay? I thought I was that nigga. And the best part was she lived only like 2 miles away from me, so you already know how I was feeling, bro. I was feeling like the man. But a week go by, right, and we would get on the phone consistently, right? But she would always have some stupid ass fucking excuse for not wanting to get on the phone, like my phone is hot, or my phone gets really hot, I look crazy, all types of shit, just stupid shit. But the thing is, she would send me pictures like randomly, right? And like it wasn't like, oh, these were just pictures from IG. They look legit, my nigga. Like they look legit. Like the way that she would do them, I don't know, it just seemed really fucking legit. So I'm like, okay, I guess, right? I was like, whatever. But I'm not gonna lie, at this point, I was low-key like having doubts just because of the fact that she just would not FaceTime me. Yeah, the pictures looked pretty, like the way she was sending it would seem realistic, but like it just was not adding up. So I'm having doubts, and just out of the fucking blue, she was like, you need to come see me. Like I low-key she wanna do some shit. I was like, oh damn, like ain't no fucking way. I was just so surprised because of the fact that at this point I was thinking she might have been a catfish, but now she wants to link up. Like, what? Like, that don't even make fucking sense, bro. But at this point, I'm like, okay, cool. She might not be a fucking catfish. Like, I'm finna go over there and do what I gotta do. Like, this shit, like, you feel me? So we came up with a set day and time. Before I was pulling up over there, I was doing the absolute fucking most. I was singing in the shower, bro. I never sing in the shower, but that day I just felt like singing. That day I felt like fucking Usher, bro. Like I was just doing the absolute most, bro. Like, and the thing is, you would think that I never gotten pussy before the way I was acting, but it was just the fact that my whole mindset was stuck on her being a catfish, and then it just flipped to a 180 after she said she wanted to link up. Cause who would want to link up if they're a catfish? It just don't make any sense. So I'm like, all right, bro, like this shit, that shit made me hype alone. You feel me? So I'm getting ready, and I'm putting on this fucking cologne that I never even used. All right, my dad gave me this cologne, and I never used it up until this point. You see what I'm saying when I say I was doing the fucking most? I was just doing any fucking thing. Cause I don't know, it just felt right. I don't know, it just felt like this was a big day for some fucking reason. I put on some chill clothes. I did like a set of push-ups before leaving the front door. Like, I was doing too much, honestly. I was like doing too fucking much. But I drive over there in like no time. And as I was driving over there to where she stayed, it started to get more and more ghetto as I was driving there. Like, it started to look worse. Like, I was just like, damn, like, and the thing is, I lived on this part of town, but I've never seen this part of town. Like, this shit was looking so bad. And as I was driving closer and closer to her house, it started to look fucking worse. Now, she lived in these, I don't want to say, I guess they're like apartments, but I don't really know how to explain it. It's kind of like I'm gonna pull up a video. This is basically what it looked like where she stayed at. This isn't the exact spot, but her houses, the houses that she stayed in looked like this. Like, this is damn near exactly how it looked. This is where she stayed at. So that lets you know, like, this shit ain't right. But I pull up over there. I damn near couldn't even find a fucking parking space. So I had to park like damn near far as fuck from where her house was actually at. But I ended up parking, and I was calling her. I was like, hey, like, I just parked. I'm finna pull up right now. She was like, all right, cool. So I go over there, and I knocked on her fucking front door. She comes to the front door, and it is this fucking BBW bitch. I'm like, yo, what the fuck in my head? Like, I'm low-key pissed off, because, like, I'm not finna fuck you. So, like, I don't know what's going on. And it just wasn't making any sense to me, because it's like, you want to link up and you're a catfish. Like, I was just so fucking confused. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Now, I was in a situation. At that time, I was a nice ass nigga. I'm still nice, but I'm not as nice as I was. She asked me to come in. I still came into a fucking house like an idiot. When I went inside, the first thing that I encountered was a fucking dog. Now, I have nothing against dogs. I actually love dogs. I wish I had a dog. I never really had a pet growing up. But this fucking dog was so fucking big, my nigga. Like, this was like Cujo level dog. Like, this was on some other shit. Now, he wasn't like mean or anything. But the thing about this dog was, you know those big ass dogs that just want to be on you all the time? And they're like, it's like they act like a fucking puppy. But they're not, they're big as shit. But they think they're a puppy. Like, they just be doing the most. That's what this dog was. He was like jumping on me instantly. And so I wasn't really fucking with that off the bat. So I was damn near finna use that as an excuse, like, oh, I don't like dogs, I gotta get the fuck up out of here. But I didn't say that, because like I said, I'm an idiot. Her house was dirty as shit. Alright, it was shit everywhere. I'm talking about everywhere. Like, it was dirty to the point where, like, I was thinking like maybe like she had kids or something, like that type of dirty. It was like that ghetto 4 or 5 kids type of fucking house. So I was like, all right, cool, whatever. We went into her room, and yeah, her room was damn near just as worse. And she was telling me like, oh, it's so good to see you and shit. And I was just like saying like, you're not the person in the photos. Like, that's not, like, why did you use those photos? And yeah, I understand, bro. Like, anybody else in this situation would probably be pissed off and would have just left. But like I said, I was a very nice person. Like, I wasn't the type to just be like, bro, what the fuck? Like, why do you... No, I was the type of person to be like, kind of quiet about the situation and then go on my way about it and silently like just block you or some shit. I was that type of person. I still low-key am that type of person. So her response to me saying that that's not you in your photos She was trying to tell me this whole story about how she used to look like that, but now she's gotten big because she was depressed and shit. And listen, if you're depressed, that's fucked up. Like, I wouldn't wish that on nobody, but I knew she was lying. That was not the same person. She was light-skinned, okay? Her hair was a little bit curly, but this was not the same fucking person, okay? The person in the photos was like a Cold Ray type of face, you know what I'm saying? Her face was like a damn raven. Like, that's what her face looked like. Like, it wasn't the same person. And honestly, I was damn near thinking she thought I was stupid because of the way that she just said that so passively. Like, I was just finna believe that bullshit. But literally, after she had said that, time went on, and we're just talking. Mind you, I have no reason to be in this fucking house, but I was just more so waiting for the perfect opportunity to fucking leave. And she was like kind of touching me, and I was not fucking with it at all. Now, if the person in the photos was touching me, hell yeah, but her ass, no, I was not fucking with that shit at all, bro. So I was kind of like just saying, like, yeah, I need to go use the bathroom. I went to her bathroom, and my nigga, that fucking bathroom, oh my fucking gosh, like, the toilet was so goddamn disgusting. I'm thinking that the shit was being used already, like someone forgot to flush. That's how bad the shit was. But it wasn't shit in the toilet. It was some other black organism. I don't know what the fuck was in there. So I went out of the bathroom. Almost 20 seconds afterwards, I was just sitting there like, what the fuck am I gonna do? And so I came up with the most dumbest and the most unnecessary plan ever. I went into my settings, and I went into my ringers, and I had put on the ringer for the regular iPhone ringtone shit, right? And I was gonna play it out loud and then act like I was on the phone with someone that needed me to be somewhere, like, I don't know, my mother or something was gonna be like, hey, I need you to come back home, da 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 da. So that was the plan. I was in the bathroom like, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. So I went to my settings, I kind of had it ready, I went out of the bathroom. By the time I went out there, she was kind of just damn near waiting on me. So I didn't really have like a clear chance to really do it for real. So she was just kind of, not necessarily on me, but like just around me to the point where she could see damn near everything I was doing. So I was just like, what the fuck? Why? Like, just leave me the fuck alone. We went back into her room, and she's telling me like, did you bring a condom and shit? As if I was even gonna be using a fucking condom at this point. Yeah, I had a condom, but it was for a whole nother person, not for this big ass fucking swine that just catfished me, right? So I'm like, oh yeah, nah, I had to go get it from my car. She's like, okay, cool. My nigga. I did not go back into that fucking house. I got in my car and I drove off. And it's funny because as I got in my car, she was just standing at the front of her house as if she just awaiting for my arrival. Like, fam, I'm finna get the fuck away from here. Your ass is a catfish. I got in my car, I drove off, and I blocked her. And yeah, that's literally the fucking story about how I got catfished by a damn quarter pounder. It's fucking crazy, man. I honestly didn't really think I would ever be in this situation. I thought I would be a lot smarter in these situations to not really get catfished, but evidently I'm a fucking idiot. But at the same time, this was some years ago. I know a lot better now. I know to like actually look up the photos on the internet. Yeah, this shit never happening again. But if you're in a situation, bro, where a female, or if you're a girl, a guy is saying they don't want to FaceTime and they're coming up with excuses and they look good as fuck, just know they're probably a fucking catfish, bro. But yeah, this is the story about how I got catfish, man. And I also wanted to say, I really appreciate the love I've been getting, bro. I've been getting hella love. We're at 12K right now on the video to Stop Gooning. We've gained over so many subscribers, man. We're at 700 subscribers, bro. Man, like, honestly, I don't even know what I'm gonna do at the 1,000 subscriber special. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I know I'm gonna do something. And I'm just trying to be consistent, all right? I'm trying to be really consistent with this shit. I'm trying to figure out what videos I want to put out. I want to put out videos about the gaming industry. Who knows, bro? But I want to do this shit long term. I want to be one of them niggas that be streaming, them doing IRL shit, just everything, dog. I'm trying to really take this shit seriously. I really appreciate y'all niggas, man. I really, really do. And yeah.